What?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Innovative Skyways urban transport and infrastructure complexes provide flexibility, safety, and performance of up to 65,000 passengers per hour at peak times in both directions. Some elements of such complexes have various versions and are selected for specific terrain and planned performance, traffic volume per year, per day, during periods of maximum loads. In the future, they can be upgraded to increasing inter-transport sections, which makes it possible to provide the necessary performance. Optimization of logistics, modularity of the structure, as well as the use of an intelligent control system that excludes the human factor, guarantee for Skyway uninterrupted operation, full control of the route and speed, absence of traffic jams and accidents. Urban Skyway transport contributes to improving the quality of life, reducing harmful emissions into the atmosphere, excluding accidents in urban transport, increasing tourist flow, creating new jobs, raising economic potential, and investment attractiveness of a city.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Here, this wonderful Wednesday midweek day, the
Good evening,
10th day.
sir. You're welcome, sir.
Please mute yourself from your end. We're only going to give one warning tonight. Only one warning, and we'll put it to the waiting room. Tonight it's going to be very strict. We've sent it already to the chat box. When you join the presentation room, you need to mute yourself from your hand. Once we try to do that once, we could not. We will not be left with any other option than to put it to the waiting room. Please, let's respect ourselves. Let's have absolute decorum in the room this evening. Is an international Zoom meeting. We expect everyone to respect themselves here. Mute yourself immediately you join the Zoom meeting. If you're a leader, please send a message to your colleagues and your team as well that once they join the Zoom meeting, first thing they need to do is to move themselves from their hand as well. If they can off the video as well, they need to off the video as well. It's very, very important. Please don't disturb this room. This room are for VVIP, business-minded people around the world. It's not for a joke. We are not here for a joke. We are not here to waste our time. So we say it again, please. Once you join the room, if you're inviting someone, tell them that if they should not try to, disturb the room. Disturbing the room will allow us to be left with adding them to the waiting room. And I don't want that to happen. I hope you guys are here for a reason. And I believe that definitely in this evening, the Wednesday evening that we're going to enjoy ourselves, we are here for a particular purpose. We are here for one reason. We are all here for one reason. We want to change our life. We want to change the fundamentalities of things, how transport is being moving around our jurisdiction, how traditional means of transport system are moving from one jurisdiction to the other. And guys, that is the reason why we say definitely we need to check the new possibility in sky vision transport technology that was invented in 1977 by author and general designer engineer Anatoly Uniski. So guys, if you are joining us from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, I welcome you to the Zoom meeting, special Zoom meeting presentation, whereby we'll be looking at a little bit, a brief about the technology, because there's no how you talk about a possibility or an opportunity without talking about what is actually the product itself. So we'll be looking at the product itself. We'll be doing that for about 10, 15 minutes. And we'll be talking about more about the possibility of who is who that can actually join this Zoom meeting this evening, who are taking part in the opportunity this evening. Babatunde Adeleke, please, this is going to be the last warning. Please mute yourself from your hand, or we will not have any option than to put you to the waiting room. Thank you, sir. So guys, what we are saying is that you're joining this Zoom meeting presentation this evening for a particular purpose. And the purpose is that definitely you will miss out in all past previous lost opportunities. And you cannot allow Skyway to go away this evening. I will not finish my presentation without, I need to make sure I do absolute positioning about the reason why you are here this evening. So we will not do with our presentation without talking about calculation, without talking about our pen, without talking about our maybe your jotter or thereabouts. Let me have a for paper there. So we must definitely, you must get a paper, a writing pad beside you. You must get a pen beside you, and as well, you can use your smartphone as a calculator to understand the reason why you are here and to understand what is the motive why people are missing it out in all past previous lost opportunity. We can mention majority of them. We're going to now do something this evening. We're going to take you live to the trading stock market. We're talking about the NASDAQ stock market, one of the biggest stock markets in the world. We talk about number one, you can talk about New York Stock Exchange. You cannot talk about the NASDAQ. You can talk about the London Stock Exchange as well. And we will take you to that market. We'll elevate you to that market. We're going to move you to that market, whereby you see the possibility of things, how people are changing figures, changing numbers, and they are making things to be easy for themselves. And without lifting a finger, quarterly, yearly, they get dividends. So these are past previous loss opportunity, because if you need to go to the financial market right now, the commercial market right now, the open market right now, you need to be a little bit aware, kind of, to actually trade in the stock market. So if this is not allowing you to do that, what is the available opportunity to actually also, when you cannot beat them, you have to join them. So what's the available opportunity for you in the financial system, and those people that earn dividends, quarterly, for lifetime, where they grow their no more, yet their generation will continue to inherit the dividends. What is actually on the paper, on the table for you? So guys, we need to understand this. We need to understand that the reason why you're invited here. But first, you must go back to who invited to this Zoom meeting after the presentation, because this is the person that's actually going to assist you to set up your accounts. All multinational companies, mention them, stocks, indices, currency pairs, commodity are traded electronically. So the opportunity we are actually also showcasing to you this evening as well is whereby you will be able to stay indoor and be able to actually get the opportunity, grab the opportunity and also enhance the opportunity for your generation now and generation yet to come. So I present to you and welcome you Skyway Stream Transport Technology, a new innovation transport system. That is the product, because there's no how we talk about the opportunity without talking about the product. If you are raising up your hand, please, you can send your question to the chat box. My colleagues here will assist you for answers. And if you do not get the right answer, you can still wait after the presentation, and we're going to actually do justice to your question. We're definitely going to do justice to your question, and that's the reason why we are here. We are here because of you guys. So we are also live on YouTube. The YouTube channel should now be shared on all social media, on the Telegram page, on our WhatsApp page, on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page. If you have the YouTube link, please share with your friends. For those guys that could not be able to download Zoom application on their smartphone, they can go directly on the YouTube and they can watch us live and they can listen to this presentation as well. So all join, we was all going to be together, and we need to understand, we need to understand the opportunity we want to sell to you this wonderful Wednesday midweek evening. It's actually a midweek. They call it ladies evening anyway. I don't know, maybe we'll have more ladies in the room, but that will be talk after this presentation. So guys, I welcome you to Skyway Stream Transport Technology, a new innovation transport system invented in 1977 by author and general designer engineer Anatoly Yuninsky. I see great numbers here. We're 71 here right now. I see this will go to 200 very soon, because what you need to do right now, if you're a girlfriend to a boyfriend, invite your boyfriend right now. And you have a babe, immediately try to do that as well. Invite that babe. Look, you need to reduce your expenses on your babes. Now, how you can reduce these expenses, one way or the other, let them have some, more like security tokens on the stock market, whereby dividends will be paid to them and less bills will be actually coming to your own table. And that's why we want this opportunity to be reached to our family. We want to reach our friends, our concubines, even our enemy as well. We want this opportunity to be reached to them. So guys, if you are joining me from Lagos, Nigeria, Las Gidi, I welcome you to this presentation, this wonderful Wednesday evening. It's actually the post-year of COVID 2021. Welcoming you here. If you're actually joining me from Accra, Ghana, I welcome you to this presentation this evening. If you are joining me from Ibadan, we are going to open an office very soon in one of the biggest cities in West Africa called Ibadan. So guys, you are joining me from Ibadan as well. I welcome you to the Zoom meeting presentation. If you are joining from Kenya, I welcome you to the presentation from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I welcome you from Abuja. I am welcoming you from Enugu. I welcome you from Malaysia. I welcome you anywhere in the world. You are joining us this wonderful Wednesday evening, midweek. I welcome you all. And one thing in language we are talking about is a new possibility, how we can correct the abnormalities of traditional means of transport system that actually create a lot of air pollution, noise pollution, waiting time, human error that creates human accident as well. And guys, this is the reason why we are here. But when we actually identify this opportunity, we also need to understand that this opportunity is actually coming with financial opportunity that will better our lot, our life, and our generation yet unborn. And now I'm going to share my slide in some minutes, and I'm not going to waste your time. It's now 7:20 p.m. GMT +1 in Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're in Kenya, it's going to be 9:20 p.m. GMT +1. If you're in Ghana, it's going to be 6:20 p.m. And I know if you're in Angola as well, it should be 7:20 p.m. guys. Whichever country you're in, oh my goodness, somebody's already starting to disturb us, and this is what we don't want in this Zoom meeting this evening. Please mute yourself from your end. Please, let's respect ourselves. Mute yourself from your end. Okay, I think I need to put this guy to the waiting room now. Put to waiting room. And there we have it. So now that person that is trying to disturb this room already in the waiting room and dies, let's continue our presentation. Now we are 79 in the room, and I see we're going to go to 200 very soon. We are now 81, and I see that 200 should be a good number for us, more than this wonderful evening. But I will not actually be able to do justice to my presentation without looking about the products, which is actually my slide. So I need to share my slide with you guys. One time, I share my slide, and we blow everybody away. One time, I share my slide. I hope the slide is ready. Okay, I think it's coming up. So guys, now we'll be talking about skyway stream transport technology, a new innovation transport system, as I explained to you earlier on, guys. But we need to look at the full outlook in 10 minutes about the technology, which is actually the product. What are we talking about? What are we selling to you this evening on the Wednesday, 10th day of March, 2021? What are we selling to you guys this evening? So we need to understand correctly what are we talking about. By the time we're able to understand correctly what we are talking about, that we'll now be having leverage. We'll be having leverage to walk into, smooth ride, walk into the financial market, because you must understand how the financial market truly works. There's no how you want to actually invest in this transport technology, which is actually more or less like an opportunity for you without knowing the products. You need to know the products you want to throw your penny with. You need to understand the products. You need to know the risks behind the product. You need to understand the fundamental analysis backing up the product, technical analysis backing up the product. These are actually some language that's being used in the financial terms world, and we can actually guide you through towards you knowing fully the opportunity on your table tonight and how you can come about it, how you can start it. But starting it as well, you need to go back to invite to this Zoom meeting this evening. The person that actually invited to this Zoom meeting will assist you in setting up your online portfolio account. We call it online portfolio account because more or less like you having a banking account. You know, all multinational stocks, indices, currency pairs are traded electronically. There's no different from what we are actually introducing to you this wonderful evening on the Wednesday, day 10th of March. What we are actually selling to you as well, you will need actually to set up what we call online portfolio account, whereby your KYC will be identified, know your customer, you need to have a means of identification, national ID card, driver's license, international passport, voter's card. These are all the documents required for you to be certified as someone that can actually grab this opportunity. But what are we selling to you? After all, I've been seeing all this French language or Pidgin language or Spanish language. I've been trying to actually sell the language to you. What are we talking about this wonderful evening? Now, guys, you're going to see very soon. I'm going to share my slide with you. I'm just really waiting for the slide to come up. And I think we should have it in seconds. And we should talk more about the opportunity on that table. So, guys, just a minute. Just a minute. We're getting the slide ready. And we should talk more about the opportunity. Okay, I think now we can share the slide. We are 94 in the room as a good number, and let's see how far we can share our slide and blow everybody away. All the big leaders in the room, I welcome you guys. Chief Pastor Udo from Port Harcourt. If Ambassador Christian is here as well in the room, I welcome you guys. This wonderful midweek is a ladies' week, is a ladies' day, but they say when there's ladies day, they say ladies' night kind of. So this is ladies' night. I expect more ladies in the room so that because ladies have this passion of investment. Guys, now gra we just do. The ladies have more passion about investment, and they can show the husband or the boyfriend, go and put that money there, save this money there. They teach us, we the male, how to spend this money. So I expect more ladies in the room this evening, and that is the reason why it's actually a special evening. It's a ladies' evening, and guys, we're going to blow everybody away right now as we are starting our presentation. I hope you guys can see my slide right now. I hope you can see my slide, and I believe you can see my slide, and we are starting right now. We're talking about skyway stream transport technology, a new innovation transport system invented in 1977 by author and general designer engineer Anatoly Yuninsky. 92 is a good number If you're a leader, please invite your prospects to the room right now and let's kill it all together. Let's talk about the opportunity. Let us take you to the commercial market, to the financial world, to the financial market. Let's open your eyes to what you don't know before. These are actually tuition class, so people pay $1,000, $2,000 for tuition fee. We want to give you fresh, hot, like a spice this evening, mid-weekday, because you're here and as well because you're a co-owner of a multinational company valued about $400 billion by Standard Independent Expert, May 20th, 2013. Now, guys, I will be one of your co-hosts this wonderful evening. My name is Arogundade Sammy. I'm a financial expert and as well, I have MBA in business management. I have been doing this since 2007, but I was opportune to join this multinational company called Skyway Transport Technology the year February 2014. Now, looking about my biography with Uniski String Transport Technology, I'll just be done in few seconds. I need to talk about my profile with this company. 2007 to 2014, I was already working with Franchua Trading. They do forecasts, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, due diligence for multinational investors that want to invest in the open market, and did that for 7 years, guys. And I got the opportunity of Skyway Transport Technology in 2014 February as the first one of the first investor in this part of the world. And guys, 2017 as well, I was appointed as a curator. 2018, I received an award from them called the Crystal Universe Award. 12 awardee globally, guys, as well. 2019, I was rated top 50 investors globally among what we know as the investors, owners of this multinational company valued over $400 billion, guys, as well. 2020, the year of coronavirus, I was like a ranking in the company as a top expert. And the post-COVID year, top 10 in January, February, immediately top 9. So now top 9 right now in February, and we're here right now in March. So guys, this is all what I've been able to actually do with this multinational company for 7 years right now. I'm marking my 7-year anniversary with this multinational company. Now, I was saying something the other time that there's no how we go to the open market. There's no how we go to the commercial market without talking about what we call the product itself. If they're co-hosts, please, I'm begging you, try to assist us to let us have decorum in the room. I think I need to increase the number of co-hosts this wonderful Wednesday evening. I see some co-hosts are not really active right now. Let's quickly increase the number right now and see how far we can go, because we don't need this disrupt in this room. We don't need anybody to actually entertain some kind of unnecessary distraction this evening. And I was seeing Pastor Enewudo the other time here. I see Vicky here as well. Please, Vicky, I'm going to make you co-host as well. Assist me. Let me have a quiet room this evening, because the only when we have quiet room, we can enjoy the presentation, Vicky. So, guys, Vicky, I'm going to make you a co-host as well. So let's see how far we can go. Let me see other people I can make co-hosts here right now. Quick one before we go right now. I think I have good. Akirele is here as well. I can make you co-host as well. I think I'm not having good number of co-hosts. So, guys, let's continue our presentation. And to continue our presentation, we require the co-hosts to be very active. I don't know. I have them like 5, like 6 right now. I think Ferdinand too is also a co-host. So, guys, we need to talk about the products before talking about the stock market. But I'm going to take you to the stock market and I'm going to blow you away. Now, the way I can only blow you away is for you to understand the product I want to sell to you. I need to be very direct with you. I need to be detailed. I need to make it detailed with you. Making it detailed is to talk about the product. There's no stocks, indices, currency pairs in the open market without talking about who is behind the product. We call them the intrinsic value of attraction. So now, the intrinsic value of attraction is what we need to talk about first, talking about this product. So in 10 minutes, we'll talk about the products. By the time you assimilate what is the product, you will now be able to understand what is the opportunity. Now, when you are now seeing the opportunity, I will now take you to another realm where I will now open the door. The market was, oh my goodness. Many calls, but unfortunately, I am having nothing good right now. Different country co-hosts. Kenya is here as a co-host. Vicky, if you are sleeping in Kenya, his Nigeria is also sleeping. Vicky, please wake up. We are sleeping in Kenya. Ifeanyi, I think Ifeanyi needs to go to the waiting room. No, Ifeanyi is going to waiting room now. Waiting room. Yes, I got you. Ifeanyi going to waiting room. Now, I was able to arrest that. Thank you, guys. No, guys, let's go right now. Let's talk about the technology. Now, what are we selling to you? It's actually Skyway String Transport Technology, a new innovation transport system invented in 1977 by author and general designer engineer Tony Uniski at the age of 30 years. That genius right now is approximately 72, 73 years old. I'm telling you that this technology has gone through 4 decades of the development stage. Guys, I'm asking a question. Can you do a particular business or run a deal for 5 years? No, let's talk about a decade, 10 years. Let's talk about 20 years, 2 decades, 30 years, 3 decades, 40 years, 4 decades. Guys, can you run such a business without making a profit? So there's a particular guy that actually invented this technology in 1977, and he has been running through this technology for 4 decades, more than 4 decades, without a profit. Now, the pre-development stage started in 1977 mainly. That's actually the conception of the ideology of the technology in 1977. And between 1977 to year 2000, this technology was supported twice, like giving grants for this technology, because it's actually going to correct the abnormalities of the existing road network, of the existing transportation system. So United Nations, United Nations for what they are, what they do, they are transparent. They only go for what would save the Earth planet. They gave grant twice to this technology that was invented in 1977 by a Russian engineer Anatoly Yuninsky. So guys, between 1977 and year 2000, it was actually the pre-development year. But the main concept of the pre-development year started in January 2014. I don't know, maybe I need to change my co-host because I don't know where this is coming from. Because I believe you need to be very, very visible, viable, vigilant, and responsible. So guys, we're talking about Skyway String Transport Technology that was invented in 1977. Now, the pre-development stage actually started in 1977, but the main concept of the pre-development stage started in January 2014, where it was divided into 15 categories of stages. At every stage, multinational investors will come in through what we call a financing model called the crowd investment model. So when people partake in and join between this crowd investment model, they co-own the technology. They don't share ownership right. They own the technology, because there's difference between ownership rights and the difference between shareholder ownership right. So when they join between 2014 January to present day, they own the technology, and that's what we are selling to you now, guys. There's no how I will talk about this technology without we looking vividly about the technology, which is actually the product, without we looking at the product itself. Now, looking at the product itself requires we to talk more about the technology. Now, talking more about the technology is actually you enjoying this video for 1-2 minutes, and I'm going to come back and blow you more away. We'll look about the full outlook of this technology. We'll talk about the unique component of this technology. I am still talking about the products. Guys, relax, hold on with me. You're going to enjoy me, but still, I am still talking about the product. There's no how you grab the opportunity of this wonderful concept without understanding where you want to throw your money into. So guys, at first, let us understand what is the product itself. So now understanding the justification of the product require you to watch this video for 1-2 minutes, and I'll come back to you.
On the world's roads, every year, 1.5 million people die. More than 10 million become disabled. Roads impact 20% of the Earth's surface, which is taken away from nature and excluded from agricultural turnover. The existing transport causes environmental damage of 2.5 trillion euros per year. We do not look for new solutions. The situation in the world will only get worse. Transport must change, become more efficient, safer, and friendlier to the environment. The Skyway Transport is a sturdy and lightweight pre-stressed overpass along which special electric vehicles of various configurations and capacities run at high speeds. The traffic is carried out on rails raising the road above the ground that are the central element of the overpass. The string track structure is integral. Even if several supports are damaged, it will not paralyze the traffic, as pre-stressed string rails will only bend without breaking. In combination with multi-element rail design, it provides multiple safety reserves. The small cross-sectional area of the main elements greatly diminishes the danger posed by hurricanes and tsunamis, floods, snow and sand drifts, which remain below the traffic level, thus rendering the track resistant to natural disasters. The skyway track structure complies with international safety standards. The rolling stock is equipped with anti-derailment and backup brake systems. The modules are driven by 4 or more motor wheels, each of which can operate independently so that even if most of the drives fail, the traffic will continue. Duplication of critically important functions and systems is one of the basic principles of Skyway safety concept. Fully automated intelligent control system excludes human factor, which is the cause of the majority of traffic incidents. The intelligent system features real-time information analysis. It is capable of adjusting the movement if an obstacle is detected, controlling the passenger's behavior in the cabin. No matter what is the weather or the time of the day, the system allows driving safely in poor visibility. With the possibility of operating around the clock, the system collects the data on the state of the model and the environment, controlling the process of pickup, drop-off, and traffic control. But it is impossible to take into account everything. And therefore, in such cases of emergency, in addition to the intelligence system responsible for centralized safety measures, each Skyway vehicle is also equipped with a number of autonomous emergency devices. These include an automatically coupled emergency towing device, with which a vehicle moving behind or in front can tow a failed vehicle in order to deliver it to the nearest station. Fire extinguishers in the passenger compartment, duplex voice and video communication with the dispatcher. In extreme cases, passengers can be evacuated from the cabin via an emergency exit with the help of a simple and reliable mechanism for evacuation. Designed to achieve maximum safety and efficiency with minimum energy cost, Skyway systems have the lowest level of environmental impact to date, operating on clean electricity, demanding minimum land acquisition, and allowing housing construction and agricultural cultivation under the track structure.
So guys, there's no how we will do this presentation without understanding the product. And we just did a very good justification to their products. Now, guys, the full outlook will be very, very, very minimal, small. We're talking about a suspended rail transport system, suspended above the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground level. Guys, we will blow you away tonight. I remember I told you vividly at the beginning of this presentation that you need to do one thing. You need to get yourself a pen, a calculator, and also a writing pad. Like, see, you can see my screen here. See my pen, you see my writing pad. If I co-host, I will remove you first when I know you are not here with me. So you can see my paper, my calculator, and you can see my writing pad. So guys, you must have these 3 things. If you know you're in the room, the only thing you can do with me is actually to be in the same spirit with me. So get a writing pad, a pen, a paper, and actually a calculator. Let's do this together. And let's evaluate the opportunities together. Maybe you are here by accident. Maybe someone just invited you here by accident. Maybe even a friend that has actually just convinced you to try to be on this Zoom meeting. But I tell you, it can be the calling from God. It can be a blessing to you from your end. And I expect my co-hosts to be even more active than I do this evening. So it's a suspended rail transport system, suspended above the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground level. What you see on your screen is actually what you're going to own forever. Now, it was invented in 1977, and as well as I told you, the main consumption of the pre-development stage started in January 2014, and that stage was divided into 15 categories of stages. Right, guys, right now, on a 14.1 stage out of the overall all stage of the pre-development stage, we've done 1, we've done 2, we've done 3, 4 has been done, 5 has been done, 6 has been done, 7 done, 8 done, 9 done, 10 done, 11 was acquired, but one individual, we're going to talk about that individual very soon. 12, we've done it. 13, we've done it. 14, we have done it. On 14.1, we are concluding it in this quarter of 2021, guys. There's a possibility that all the whole 15 category of stages will be completed this year, guys, because these guys are not even thinking normally the way we see transport system in the past thinking. They are actually changing traditional means of transport system. The transport system is actually built with artificial intelligence. It is autonomous in nature. It's actually consumes less energy. It can move you from Lagos to Abuja in 40 minutes. You pay 4,000 to 5,000 naira, guys. It can identify objects from far distance. I mean zero accident rate. I mean there's no more waiting time. I mean we don't actually need to use the existing road network system. The right lane and the left lane is actually existing road network. Small portion when we have the street light. What we'll do is pull out the street light, boom, we'll pull it out, crap. We'll pull out the street light, crap. We'll put our pillar poles that are actually going to suspend our transport system, string rail, and we can move from one jurisdiction to the other. If you're in Lagos, Nigeria, last giddy, from Ikorodu to Ekpe in 40 minutes, no, sorry, not 40 minutes, not 30, not 20. In 10 minutes, you can get to your destination. And guys, you can pay between 10,000 and 10 naira to 15 naira, not 10,000. You know, all this our transport system right now. Uber, when you take Uber, you can get it to 10,000 in one day because of the traffic situation in my last video. Guy, as well, we're talking about transport system. There's actually the modern transport system is destroying the Earth planet, and this is not what we need right now. What you see on your screen is actually the existing situation of the world transport system. They create a lot of air pollution, a lot of noise pollution, a lot of waiting time, human error that creates human accident. And you can see the distortion in the ecological ecosystem, and this is not what we want. We don't want any more degradation of the ozone layer. Guys, what we want right now is how we can have a greener environment within our own ecosystem and ecospace. Guys, as well, we can talk about the climate is changing, it's melting down, but this is not actually what we need right now. No. We are giving back to digital generation. Are we going to give them this inherent quality? I should not be. And that's why the whole world is looking for a new solution as well. The nature is disappearing. And why the nature is disappearing? We must look for a cogent solution that's going to actually correct the abnormalities of the existing road transport system. So guys, as well, we can talk about animals are dying. The animals that do die yearly are unquantifiable because of the degradation of the ozone layer, because of the air pollution, noise pollution, waiting time that can actually cause stress for human. And when humans have a lot of stress in their own lifetime, definitely the lifespan will decrease. And so that's what we are looking at, that because the ecological ecosystem is not too friendly right now with the transport system that's right now been existing. So guys, we'll talk more. Now, all these abnormalities have been mentioned, identified. What is the way forward? That's why we say the world is looking for a new solution. So what is the new solution? You can see on my right lane, you can see on my left lane, all the air is saturated. It's actually being polluted with black, not green environment, black environment, not green environment, black environment. So guys, this is not what we want to leave our generation on board. So guys, we must change these abnormalities. We must have a greener environment, and that's why we're introducing to you a greener transport system that will solve all these problems I have identified in the past. Now, guys, as well, we are not saying that the electric vehicle is not good, but what we are saying right now, that the electric vehicle cannot actually correct all the abnormalities of all these traditional means of transport system, and that's what we're saying that the best solution that can be created right now is can we create the best solution? The above ground electric vehicle and high strength string rail can actually create all the solution we are actually been waiting for. So it's a suspended rail transport system, suspended above the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter above the ground level. And that is what Sammy is selling to you this wonderful evening as well. So guys, as well, it can save the Earth planet. It's a suspended rail transport system suspended above the ground level. It depends on the jurisdiction, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground. And what you see on the screen, I'll be in Abuja in a week's time. If you're in Abuja, you should expect Sammy in a week's time. There's going to be a big summit in Abuja, and I've officially been invited for that summit. And my Abuja babes, you guys should wait for me. My Abuja babes, but my Abuja babes are big investors, and they know the joke at all. So this can convey me, if not that we don't have Skyway yet now, this can convey me from Lagos to Abuja. In 40 minutes, I get to my destination. I pay between 3,000 to 5,000 naira. So we call it the high-speed unibus. It can run 500 kilometers to 600 kilometers in 1 hour. And guys, we don't need to actually queue in the airport anymore. We don't actually need our ticket to be canceled anymore. Vehicle is seamlessly, it is with artificial intelligence, it is autonomous in nature, it actually consumes less energy, guys, as well, and it can move from one jurisdiction to the other in 500 to 600 kilometers. If you are disturbing this room, I want to let you know that you are not really my friend. So what you can do right now to be my friend, mute yourself from your end and let's be friends. So guys, let's go more forward. We're talking about the transport system, and what you see on my screen is actually what I'm selling to you. You can see it on the screen down there, and the animals are very safe on the ground, and as well, the vehicle is moving on its own. You know, guys, let me tell you one thing: the most safest transport system in the world is the rail transport system. But at times, the rail transport system derails. It can derail from one jurisdiction to the other. But when we suspend the movement of rail above the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground level, we don't need women to wait. We don't need the vehicle to wait, because you know when the movement of train, when train is moving, vehicle it will becoming with a lot of noise, a lot of air pollution, noise pollution. Vehicle will be stampede, human will be stampede, they will be stagnant, and this is not what we need right now. It's a new 21st century. We are going to the 22nd century. We should not actually be living in the past. We should live in the future. We should live in the future of our children, because this guy we are giving birth to, they are genius. You can see how the 2-year-old son, daughter can operate your smartphone. For you to know that there's a little different gap. There's a big gap between you and them. So we must live in an autonomous environment for them, the autonomous ecosystem for them. And the only thing we can do is to correct our abnormalities before we are deleted from the Earth planet. Guys, as well, we talk about how does the Skyway truly works. Now, I've already explained that to you. We're still talking about the product. Talking about the product vividly is what you see. And the string rail transport system as well is actually very strong, and it can stand the test of time because it has what we call the anti-derailment element. See the third mainland bridge where we maintain it 20 years, 10 years, 30 years. This can stand the test of time for 100 years without maintenance. Now, because that's an anti-derailment element in coupled with the technology ecosystem, and as well we have what we call flexible concrete built with our string transport technology, and we can move from one jurisdiction to the other. Guys, as well, let's go more forward. Electric engine does not require you to have electric in your country. Any available energy within that jurisdiction, our vehicle can use it. It can use fuel, it can use diesel, it can use gasoline, it can use petrol. Any available energy within the jurisdiction, Skyway string transport technology can use that particular technology. The streamlined body, as you see on my screen as well, can move 500 kilometers to 600 kilometers in 1 hour. And that is what we are selling to you this evening. You can see it's a new innovation in transport system. I'm asking you a question. Have you ever seen this kind of transport system in the world before? No. I know definitely about 90% to 95% answer is no, no, no. So it's a new modern 21st century transport system that you want forever. When you join right now at the pre-development stage, you will go on forever. When you grow, you're no more, your generation yet unborn will continue to inherit all the dividends accrued to you in transport technology incorporation. Now, for example, like Paolo that actually invested into Coca-Cola shares. Paolo is no more our great Nigerian hero, but the grandchildren are the one inheriting dividends right now as well. So what you are about to do, or what you have done already, is that you are owning a multinational company, a multinational incorporation, valued for $400 billion. In May 20th, 2013, just like Boeing, just like Alibaba, just like Amazon, just like Tesla, Facebook, all are multinational. Very soon, I will take you to that market and I will blow you away. But I will not take you to that market without talking about the product. So we are rounding up about the product. And I hope you're ready with your calculator and your pen and your paper. And we're going to engage ourselves very soon. So guys, we are concluding the product, and the flyover, if you're in Las Gidi, Lagos, Nigeria, the left lane and the right lane, small portion when we have the street lights is when we can build our own road network. We don't need
all remain long-term absentees for Liverpool. RB Leipzig, who were
because the goals are sleeping, and it's unfortunate. So we don't need actually to disrupt the existing road network. The right lane and the left lane will have is that we can join through one jurisdiction to the other within this transport technology as well. So guys, what we are selling to you right now is the unique component of transport system called Unique Kitchen Transport Technology, invented in 1977 by author and general designer engineer Anatoly Yunitsky. What are the components? We have the Uniwing, we have the Unibike, we have the Unicar, we have the Unibus, by rail Unibus, and the high-speed Uniflash. The high-speed Uniflash can move you from for 500 kilometers in 1 hour. The Unicar can move you within the city 150 kilometers in 1 hour. And these are all transport systems we will explain to you this evening. You can see how beautiful the transport system can be. It is faster, it is safer, it is like never before, and this is what we are selling to you. You can also see the components, just like you being in an airplane. It's even better than airplane. Adjustable back and pillow, heating and ventilation, massage is there, Lambo support is there, this display with built-in multimedia system there, headphone jack is there as well. It has interface in several languages as well. Entertainment, music, and video is there. View with route in real time. Individual adjustment of the seat is there. Chair, temperature and light control is there as well. System of emergency communication and dispatch services is there as well. Air condition is there as well. USB connector is there as well. View from surveillance camera, because it is autonomous in nature, we can identify objects from far distance. It has and luggage compartment as well. There's self-rescue system there as well. Luggage compartment with capacity up to 6 pieces of luggages is there as well. Guys, this is the new normal, and this is what we are selling to you. So that, guys, that's actually the technology. Now that you understand the technology, you need to understand the advantages of the ecosystem. Now, understanding the ecosystem advantages require to know that when we actually incorporate this transport technology within our jurisdiction, there will be no more air pollution, no more noise pollution, no more human accident that creates human error and create human accidents, no more traffic, no more waiting time. It is less in construction cost. It is cheaper for commuters, and as well, it is built with artificial intelligence. Guys, as well, this is all what we are selling to you. Remember, I said it earlier on. This is me. I'm your co-host, and we're going to have 1 or 2 persons that are actually going to attend to your question and answer as well very soon. And guys, what we are talking about right now, I'm not going to talk about the worst case project. I am going to go straight to the investment opportunity, and that's the reason why we are here this evening. Now, worst case project is that they are building Charger, they are building Minsk, they are building in Vietnam, they have incorporated the company in Nigeria, and this is the worst case project. So we'll go straight now and talk about the technology. No, sorry, the investment opportunity of the technology. And that's the reason why you are here this evening. I don't want to waste your time. Now, when we talk about the investment opportunity, I will blow you away by actually diverting you straight forward to the commercial market, live trading stock market, where we trade currencies, where we trade stocks, indices, commodities, and the rest. You see live value. Live statistics, live feeds is what I'm going to present with you this evening. So you should be ready for me. But we are completing the opportunity that is on our table. Now, completing the opportunity is actually the opportunity is open to 3 tiers of the economy: government, corporate, institution, individual. Now, for government, they can own this technology within their own jurisdiction. They can build it. They can give right of way to build it, and corporate institution can finance it. Individual can be owner of this multinational company at the pre-development stage through what we call the crowd investment model. So we have more than 224 countries right now that are already partaking in this the pre-development stage that started in January 2014. $1,000 right now will give you ownership rights, 32,000 units. Now, this pre-development stage started in January 2014. There are 3 ways the companies I'm going to show you very soon on NASDAQ how they started. They started through pre-development stage. The first stage is the pre-development stage. The second stage is actually the IPO proper. And the third stage is the market, which is actually the post-IPO stage. Now, there's no multinational company that are listed on NASDAQ, that are listed on New York Stock Exchange, that are listed on the London Stock Exchange, that did not go through what we call the pre-development stage. So guys, we want to look at the pre-development stage of this opportunity, and that's what I'm selling to you right now. Now, so for the pre-development stage, for you to acquire the ownership right of the pre-development stage, $1,000 is what you need. For example, which is the minimum package for now. $1,000 will give you 32,000 allotment units. Now, write it down. This is number 1. I am now starting my calculation. 32,000 units, $1,000. Please, are you with me? If you are with me, let's start writing. $1,000 will give me 32,000 units ownership rights of Skyway pre-development stage. This is item number 1 on your book, and it should be item number 1 on your book. Now, this $1,000, you can pay it outrightly, or you can pay in installments, but you are going to have 32,000 allotment units in your kitty under your care at the pre-development stage of this multinational company that is changing the face of the transport system of the world. It is assumed that they will take over 50% of the world transport system. Guys, I said the minimum package is $1,000. And I said it does not require you to break the bank to actually invest $1,000. You can pay $100 every month for 10 months. So when you write $1,000 on your paper, and when you say you're going to have 32,000 units, please open a bracket in front of the 32,000 and say, I can pay in 10 months installments. You write it there as well. In case you don't know that you can pay in 10 months installment, write it there as well. We are all together, institution class, and I want us to go together. Now, 10-month installment require you to pay $100 every month for 10 months, or you pay one time $1,000. So for the big whales, they can pick this package in multiple folds. I mean, you can pick 1,000 package in 20 times under your portfolio account. You can invest $20,000. You can invest $30,000. You can invest $100,000. Just multiply by the 32,000. But the more you invest, you have discounts on the package. Very soon, I'm going to take you to those packages of the pre-IPO. But right now, I just want to work with this $1,000 thing for you guys. And let me take you to the financial markets, and let me blow you away, and let me show you what people are earning right now. People that got the information you are getting right now. Few people that got information through some multinational company, Tesla, Boeing, Facebook, Alibaba, Amazon, PayPal, Microsoft, MasterCard, and the rest of them. There are good number of citizens that got this information at their pre-development stage. Now, let me tell you how the financial market truly works. It's very simple. It's only for the smart guys. Financial market work only for the smart guys. If you are dull, if you're a dullard, you can't make money in the financial market. You have to be upstairs, you have to be advanced, you have to be versatile, you have to be fast, you have to be extraordinary, a think tank person to make it in the financial market. Now, there are qualifications of making it in the financial market. First qualification is getting the right information. Second qualification is utilizing that right information for your own advantage. And third qualification is guidance. So these are the 3 things that actually have the ecosystem of how the financial market truly works. So what the first one is the information. Are you having information right now? I just throw it to you tonight. I say $1,000 will give you what? 32,000 allotment unit. Now, guys, listen very well. I'm taking you to the financial market right now. All what you're going to see on my screen very soon are live markets. And they are not pre-shares. They are post-shares. They are live stocks that people are bidding and asking for their value. So don't dream it that you want to have them because they are crazily in price. Their price, some are $2,000 for 1 unit, some are $1,000 for 1 unit, some are $500 for 1 unit. You need to break the bank to be one big part of the shareholder of that incorporation right now. But what is the smartest way to make money in the commercial market, in the financial market? The smartest way is what? Now you need to unmute yourself, you go home $50. The smartest way to make money in the financial market is what? One time, unmute yourself and give me one time.
To have the right information.
Okay, I'll give it to you. $50. $50, you got it. $50 straight away. Drop your name, your full name and email address at the chat box, and you have $50 straight. So you have it. Correct information is what we need. We don't need anything more. So you are very fast, you are an eagle, and you get that $50 straightforward. So guys, let's continue now. Having the straightforward information is what is required you to make money in the financial market. And the information I am now giving to you tonight is one particular company called Skyway Transport Technology at the pre-development stage. Now, you are having this information. How are you going to use this information? How will you utilize this information to better your own life, not only your life, but your generation yet unborn? And this is what we're going to talk about now very soon. I don't know, guys, if you're with me, and this is just what we are talking about right now, and we are not joking with what we are saying right now. So, number one is the information. Somebody just mentioned having the right information, and that guy is very smart. Second part is utilizing the information, and third part is to have what? Please unmute yourself and give me to me.
Having guidance.
Those are
guidance.
Guidance.
Oh,
guidance.
Yeah,
Guidance.
I don't have a winner for that.
No.
I know there's one winners very soon.
It's Joseph in Belgium.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much, sir. I know you are with us all the time. So, guys, let's continue and let's talk about the information. We just see that somebody mentioned the information right now. And understanding the information requires you to know that, one, I can use the information well for the commercial market. Two, and I can use it to better my lot. Third, I can have guidance. As all my friends have mentioned just now on the YouTube channel, on the Zoom channel this evening. Now, when we understand this guidance, how can we utilize the guidance? How can we better our lot in the commercial market? I'm going to take you to the commercial market now. I told you to be ready with your paper, your pen, your paper, and let's do it together right now. But the thing you must do is that have it in mind that $1,000 we give you 32,000 allotment units. Don't joke with that. $1,000 we give you 32,000 units, not shares, allotment units in the multinational company of Skyway at the pre-development stage. Ownership right value 32,000 units. I want this to sink into our medulla oblongata. $1,000 will give us 32,000 units. So it is this same $1,000 we will now throw to the market this evening, and we will work with the market. Are we together? If we are together, we can go. Now, $1,000 for 32,000 units. We are not going to talk about anyone's story. Let's go straight to the market right now. I'll talk about the products. You know the inventor. Majority of you have been attending our Zoom meeting. Let's go straight to the financial market straightforward. And let me show you the hidden secrets, the hidden treasure of the financial market. And I know by the time I'm done with you tonight, my brother, my sister, you don't have any other choice than to say, guide how you see recession eating up your economy and how you can leave a good bat of what we call legacy for generation yet unborn. So guys, if I'm going to stop my screen right now, and I want to know if my leaders are here with me this evening, and if they are here, we can. I just conclude the Skyway right now. We've concluded with Skyway, so we are not talking about Skyway anymore. 1 hour, we have concluded with Skyway. So what we are doing right now is to go to the financial market. Let's talk about the financial market And let's see if our leaders are here. Vicky from Kenya, are you here, man? Vicky from Kenya. Or mute yourself from your hand, Vicky. Vicky is not here. I think Vicky is not here. I expect Vicky to be here most times, but unfortunately, we don't have Vicky here as well. Sir, from Belgium, please can you unmute yourself from Belgium? In 30 seconds, 1 minute, from Belgium.
Okay.
Thank you. Unmute yourself, sir, and talk about the reason why you are here.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Address Sky, I'm here because I want information that will better my life and that of my family, and I'm getting it. I want guidance on how to help the world, help my family as well. And I have discovered that Skyway is the only opportunity. If I couldn't get Facebook, if I couldn't get Tesla, I should get this one here. If I explain to my kids that I was not part of Facebook and Tesla and others and Google, they will not forgive me if, with all I have heard, with all the information I have heard, I cannot take opportunity and make them be a part of it. I have heard many times, and I have convinced myself that buildings are not what I need to live for my kids. What I need to live for my kids, the reason why I joined Skyway is because what the kids need is just user's name and password. And that is why I am doing my best. I am investing today, I am investing tomorrow. By the grace of God, my family and I, we have invested very little. The little we have invested is about 1.2 million allotment. That is what we have. Compared to you big guys, we have not started. I want to go more. I am in Skyway and I'm advising every one of you to come on board. Don't listen to detractors. Don't listen to even yourself. Come in here. This is the future. Thank you very much. That's why I'm here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Joseph from Belgium. In fact, you've made my evening already. I wish you were a lady, and I will just give you what do you call I'll give you a rocket straight.
Thank you, sir.
From Nigeria to Belgium to take it out to Nigeria.
Thank you, sir.
And I've enjoyed the evening with you. So this kind of spirit we want right now, and I so much appreciate you, sir. So, guys, if you want the $50, please drop your full name and your email address and your phone number and the one that invited you to the Zoom meeting this evening to the chat box. I know somebody won it. I don't remember the person's name, but I know my co-hosts, they know the person very well. So please drop your name, your full name, your email address, the person that invited you as well, so we can follow up and credit the $50 to your portfolio account about Skyway. So thank you, guys. So let's go more forward. Now, I want to give it to one more leader, and I'm going to go straight to the commercial market, financial market, and we're going to blow everybody away. And before then, let's see if we can have one person. But this time a lady, because a lady this evening. Unfortunately, we have one of the biggest boys in Africa. I cannot avoid him not to talk. Chief Pastor Enewudo, please unmute yourself from your hand, and let's have it in 30 seconds, 1 minute, sir. Pastor Enewudo, over to you.
Thank you very much. I'm just because of the importance of the webinar, I'm just standing on all the roads, and I still have to be hooked up to the webinar because it's getting important for us to make sure that we keep the fire burning. And I'm so proud that it's something we started like a child play. It's becoming something that is attracting a lot of interests, and not just because they're coming because of we quack them to be here, but they're here because they know why they are here. And today I just spoke about something that's very important, because a lot of people are talking about money, and nobody remember of the part of making history, because history is very important. And the reason why UNESCO is doing what it's doing right now is about history. And so there are two groups of people that, part of them, the people that will be reading the history in the future, and the people who have joined to be part of the history. And so I think that we are very fortunate that we have found ourselves to be part of the history of this new innovative transport system. And I do hope that we'll take the opportunity mostly. And by the end of June today, from now to the end of June, we are going to sing a new song. We are going to sing a new song. All our presentation will change by the end of June to something else. And so anybody who cares to read my lips now, to read it very well, that some of the things we are talking about right now,
Mr. Enewido.
I'll be talking about end of June. It's on the table right now. So congratulations to all of you, and make sure you take the right opportunity before you and cut the cake as much as you can. Thank you, and enjoy yourself.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate Chief Pastor, Apostle, Engineer, Professional. Hey, son, Unity of Africa, and your name can continue. Thank you so much, guys. And these are big leaders that have been making waves in their own jurisdiction since 2016. If you don't know Pastor Eneudo, he joins Uniski in year 2016. You can see it's not a joke. 5 years this guy has actually been with Uniski, and you can see he's speaking out with passion, and he's a pastor. And for we to have pastor in our midst, we should know that we are blessed. I always want him to pray for us that we are going to see our dividends. Pastor Eneudo, please fast and pray for us, and let's receive our dividends. I know we all, we get our dividends because I see the passion already. So guys, let's go to the main business. Part B of the presentation. We'll talk about the part A, which is actually the technology, the product. Part B of the presentation is the money part. The majority of people here, just like Pastor Eneudo talked about that, some people are here for money, some people are here for history. We all are here for the boots. Nobody is here for money without history. Once you invest, you make history. Because once you invest at the pre-development stage, you make history. You understand? We can't get information of the pre-development stage for Facebook, for Tesla, for Point, for Amazon. Once you throw in a penny in Skyway, you have made history. So we are making history together, and we are making money together as well. So you are a winner, you're a double winner already, guys. And now let's go to the money market straightforward. Now, guys, I am going to share something with you guys right now. And let's talk about the part B of the presentation, which is actually going to in 3 tiers of our presentation this evening. If you know what is going to be the topics, you can unmute yourself and tell me the topics. I'm now going to have 3 topics in about 30 minutes or thereabout. So guys, can you just unmute yourself and tell me what are going to be the 3 topics? Section B of the Zoom meeting, what's going to be the 3 topics? If we are following ourselves, we should know the 3 topics.
Understanding how the financial market works.
Oh, I know, I disagree. I disagree, sir. I disagree because we have it already everywhere.
The 3 topics are live market analysis, live stock trading, real-time stocks, dividends payout.
Fantastic. So this is actually what we want to have right now. My good man from Belgium, he has tried very well, and because actually it's all a guidance as well, sir. But what we are talking about right now is actually all these 3 fundamentalities of the market, how the market we can really see the market very well. And let me see if I can get my Zoom application ready here for that. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, it's not there. Quick time. I just want to show that banner so that we know where we are right now. Okay, I think it's not this. I stop this and I go more forward. I talk about this. This should be it. And let's see how far I can share the screen right now. It should be this. It should be this. And I should have it like this. Okay, so I think we see the screen right now. So what we are talking about right now is actually these 3 key fundamentalities, those what Mr. Ibn from Indonesia just mentioned to us. We're talking about
Malaysia.
Yes, Malaysia. Thank you, sir. Sorry for my ignorance. You know, we from Africa at times say, this our weather can enter our head. So we talk about the assessing the market, the hidden treasure of the financial market, and why you must be a co-owner of Skyway String Transport Technology at this particular stage as soon as possible. ASAP means as soon as possible. The discussion now will be the live market analysis. Secondly, it's going to be the live stock trading. And thirdly, it's going to be the lifetime stock dividend payout. Now, a lot of people have been asking us this question that if I invest in the pre-development stage, how will I liquidate my assets? Because you are joining right now, you are going to create an online portfolio account. You're going to verify your account. You're going to pick your installment package. When this company is listed on the stock market, how are you going to get your money back? And this is the reason why this information, this presentation is very, very important to us. We must understand how the market works. We must understand the fundamentalities in the market. And this is the only thing that can guide us, because, you know, I told you the other time, I say information, one, two, how to utilize the information, and thirdly is what, how you need the guidance. So the guidance right now is what we are giving to you this evening. So the guidance, how you as an amateur, sorry to use this language, Sama, as an amateur of the financial market, you must understand what is the guidance of the live analysis of the market, how to trade, how to read this chart, fundamental analysis, technical analysis. I know this can be tedious for you guys, but we are here for you guys. I've been doing this for 7 years before I joined them in 2014. This is my profession. This is my field. I do nothing more than the financial market. I trade crypto comfortably, conveniently. I trade the stock market conveniently because I know how to read chart very well. I know how to talk about fundamental analysis. I know how to follow the news. Fundamental analysis, I'm a professional in this field, but so it's not a big deal for me to actually assist you to do that. So you are having a guidance, so to speak, when we are trying to woo you to buy a multinational company at the pre-development stage. Right now, we are running on closing the pre-development stage. Now, let me take you to the stock market in proper. And let us see, is the stock market for you or not? Because what you are doing now, you are buying the pre-stock markets. We have pre-stock market, we have pre-stock, we have stock in proper, we have post-stock. Guys, what you are buying right now is pre-stock markets, pre-stocks. The guy, the best trader that make the money on the financial market is the guy that have the pre-stocks. It's not the guy that have the stock. I am going to show you something right now, quickly. If you can see my screen, Google. For it, no, don't let me use Google. Microsoft. You can see my screen right now. It's 233.13. And you can see before my zero is actually the pre-stock. After the zero, immediately from the zero is the IPO, which is actually NASDAQ, New York, the London Stock Exchange. They will accept their terms. Now it is required for you to be visible. You need to have vivid imagination in 4 ways for you to be listed in the stock exchange. Like, for example, now we're into transport system, Skyway. We need to have 4 piloted projects. Now, thank God, we are building heavily in Minsk. We are building strongly now in China. Now, next one, we're going to build in Abu Dhabi as well. Now, we're going to have 1 piloted project in Africa. There's another one that's going to happen in Vietnam. There's one that's going to happen in Peru. There's no how we will not meet the requirement of being listed at the stock market. Point number 1. If you are very versatile with me, I thought you'll be writing out this point with your wife and husband, with your boyfriend and girlfriend, with your family, and let's see truly if this opportunity tonight is a real opportunity or not. So guys, before the zero is actually the pre-stock. So whoever joined at the pre-stock, the risk is zero. The risk barometer is zero. Stock will never come down less than zero. This is how the financial market truly works. Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, all of them, their value will not come to zero. Because what is the content that the world use, is a usability content, is a popularity content, it is what we need every day. What are you buying into Skyway? Transport system. There's no how we will need transport anywhere in the world. There's no how. The value will not come to zero. This is some point I want to give to you. So if you buy the pre-stock of a commodity to have an intrinsic value of attraction, there's no how that commodity value will come to zero. So look at my screen very well and look at my mouse before the zero. This is the point you have with Skyway. And look at the way the graph is working for Microsoft. All those that joined before the zero having zero risks. But guys that are joined here lost some money down here because they did not join before the zero. So we have pre-stock, we have stock, and we have post-stocks. Guys, so this is how the financial market truly works. Now, let me now take you straight forward to the financial market. And let me kill it all and show you the reason why you cannot afford to move. I thought maybe we are all in one spirit, but unfortunately, some people want to disrupt this meeting, but I don't expect that. Please mute yourself from your hand. So guys,
please write down what together.
So guys, let's go to this stock market overall. Let's go to the real stock market. I'm taking you straight live to NASDAQ. This is actually a professional account that require a professional to actually handle. And it's not just a Dick and Harry account that I can show to you, but I'm showing it to you because you are actually partaking into this presentation tonight. So guys, let's talk about the stock market. And what are we talking about? Let's talk about how this stock market truly works. Now, one time, I think if I'm not logging, I need to log in right now. Somebody is still disturbing us, and I don't understand this. It's not unbelievable. At this point in time, we do not require anybody to disturb us. Thank you, guys. Let's see if I'm connected or not. Okay, I think I'm connected. I just need to do the settings, but there are a lot of settings when it comes to the stock market. If we don't know the setting, holy bomb kind of. So let me go to the settings and let's get the full details. Remember vividly, we are going back to this. We're talking about the live market analysis. So we are doing for the first one. After the first one, we now do live stock trading. We're going to place trade live tonight. So you see when Skyway is listed, how you can place your trade and liquidate. It's very, very important for you. So let's go back to the stock market and let's see how far we are going. Apple. Okay, so this is the stock market. And if you see, at every 10 seconds, the feed on this my screen will update itself. So it means I'm getting direct information from NASDAQ and direct information from New York Stock Exchange, getting the value of the stock exchange. So nobody can give me a story about what is the value of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Alibaba, Tesla. I'm getting the real life value. Or what you see on my screen is actually the real life value of these international stock commodities. They started with zero. Some of them right now is $120. Some of them right now is $232. Some of them are 3,036. Some of them are 2,054. Some are 2,036. Some are 264.56. Alibaba is 234.22. Tesla is 670.21. I think I've been trading Tesla for the past 3 days right now, and I've been making crazy profits with Tesla. So it's about how you can trade the stock market as well, making profit as well. But you must have the guidance, as I explained to you the other time, how, when to liquidate, and how to acquire, to accumulate. So guys, now let's talk, for example, that there's no how. We'll be looking at that particular website. We're going to NASDAQ. I need to go to the NASDAQ website as well. NASDAQ.com. I need to go to the NASDAQ website as well to now qualify our figures, if it's going to be, if they are right or they are wrong. So we are 98 in the room. I know all these guys, you guys here this evening, you are very lucky, and I don't know, you are just having the that information that is required for you to know what's going to drop. Remember, please, somebody should unmute themselves. How many units are we working with? How many units are we working with?
32,000 units.
32,000. Fantastic.
32,000.
Fantastic. So we are together. So guys, I'm going to do one thing right now. Dividend history. I'm going to do dividend history there. I got that right. And yeah, I need this website as well to get it ready for me as well. Strong total return and dividend reinvestment as well. Please mute yourself back. I got it. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I got it now. Let's move ourselves back. Thank you. So we're working with 32,000 units right now. Working with 32,000 units, you will now be assuming that you have 32,000 units in all these multinational companies you see on my screen. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, which is Google. We also have Class C of the shares of Google. We also have Class A of Google. We have Facebook. We have Tesla. We have Alibaba. We have Taiwan Semiconductor. We have Visa. We have JP Morgan. We have MasterCard. We have Walmart. We have United X. We have Bank of America. We have Procter & Gamble. We have Nvidia. We have Home Depot. We have PayPal, we have Intel is there as well, Verizon is there as well, Netflix is there as well, Coca-Cola is there as well, I said Chevron is there as well, AT&T Incorporation is there as well, Oracle, we can talk about Toyota Motors is there as well, Cisco is there as well, we can talk about Fraser is there as well, we can talk many, Mac & Co is there as well, many of them, all trading live, and what you see on my screen tonight is actually live value of the financial market, the stock market, telling you the right figure, right value. You're getting it real, raw, fresh tonight here and the Zoom meeting from Skyward Community. Courtesy Skyward Community, you're only getting this information from. And guys, as well, majority of what you see on my screen, we have multinational investors that are actually cashing home millions and billions every quarter, every 3 months. They cash home millions, billions quietly, and they clean their mouths. And they pay bills, they take care of their family, and when they grow, they are no more, the dividend continue to their generation yet unborn. These are what people have been living before you were born, and it will still continue till the kingdom comes. So stocks is there, it has been there since 24th century, 20th century, 19th century, since 18th century it has been there, it will still remain when you are no more. So how can you utilize the opportunity of the stock market? You need to have, number one, information. You have to actually know how to use information as well. And thirdly, you need to have a guidance. And the guidance is what Skyward Community is giving you tonight. That when you catch up on to the information of Skyward Community, for you to be the co-owner of unique kitchen transport technology at the development stage, what is ahead for you in 2 years to come, in 3 years to come, in 4 years to come, in 10 years to come, guys, we'll do justification to this calculation very, 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 very soon. So guys, let's go for it, and let's pick the pick of the pick. We know Apple is very popular. I did an introduction of Apple in one of my analysis in the chat box, so in the WhatsApp group of this morning. We'll talk about Microsoft day before yesterday as well. We can also talk about Amazon as well. I think tonight I'm going to work with Amazon, which actually is number 3 on the log. We can talk about Google. Everybody knows Google, but I will work with Amazon on the log this evening. Now, what made them to actually be the king of the log is number 1, popularity of asset, and 2, usability of asset. How popular they are, how usable they are at that time as well, capitalization as well can make them as well to be on the channel of the log. So I am not going to go for Apple. I am not going for Microsoft. What I can go this evening with you guys, with your pen and paper and calculator, let's work with Amazon. So guys, we're going to work with Amazon. Remember vividly, you are working with how many units as the ownership right in Amazon? How many units? Tell me. Unmute yourself. How many units?
32,000 units.
32,000 units.
32,000 units, Amazon,
32,000 units.
We go for Amazon. Thank you. Now you can mute yourself back, guys. Thank you so much. You can mute yourself back right now. Mute yourself. I got that very well. Thank you so much. Now, we are going for Amazon. Now, imagine you investing $1,000 for Amazon at the pre-development stage of Amazon, and Amazon actually gave you the right to co-own their pre-development stage at 32,000 unit ownership right. So this is the same thing we want to do tonight. So guys, go for it. Let's go for it. 32,000 units Amazon ownership right. One time. Analysis about what? We will still talking about first thing. One time. We're talking about livestock market analysis, and that's the analysis we're giving to you right now. So when I'm done with you, I will now take you live to the stock market trading, and I'll place trade in your front tonight, real live, and this is how you'll be placing your trade as well when we want to liquidate your Skyway shares. So if you're not here tonight, I know you're missing a lot. You need to invite them right now. Those people you are invited all this while, they need to be in this meeting, and they need to understand how the financial market truly works. Guys, now we are going for what? What is the ticker? Somebody should give me ticker. Unmute yourself and give me the ticker. What is the ticker? What is
AMZN.
I know, thank you. I know some people are already lost. Even in my office, some people are already lost. When I talk about ticker, people in my office also, they got themselves lost. So we are talking about the symbol. We are talking about the symbol of Amazon on NASDAQ. What is Amazon bill? What is the recognition of Amazon on NASDAQ? The symbol, just like BTC, Bitcoin, just like ETH for Ethereum, just like
AMZ. AMZ.
I got it now. I got it.
AMZN.
Yeah, thank you. That's the ticker for Amazon, guys. So that's, you are with us, you are together. So let's go for the ticker for Amazon. Amazon, we want to eat Amazon tonight. So guys, I write the ticker down. So write the ticker on your paper and put the market in the bracket in front of your ticker. Remember, what market are we trading with? Guys.
Amazon.
No.
32,000 units.
No.
Live market.
$1,000.
Skyway.
NASDAQ.
Thank you so much on NASDAQ. Put yourself.
You don't understand though.
NASDAQ.
Please, you cannot understand, only you have to be in the spirit. So guys, but try to understand, just try to follow us. Thank you guys. Now let's move ourselves back. And I know you are enjoying the Zoom meeting tonight. It's different, it's very unique. And also I'm enjoying the tonight presentation. So I'll write the ticker AMZN, and I'll write the trading platform NASDAQ. I'll put in a bracket NASDAQ. NASDAQ. I know I'm going to ask a question after all this calculation. So you must follow us to understand what we are doing tonight. Well, I'm going to ask a question, and anybody can win it tonight. Anybody can win it tonight. So AMZN is actually the ticker, and I'm actually going to trade a commodity on a trading platform called NASDAQ. So NASDAQ actually is the trading platform, just like the Dumota market, where buy and sell happen, just like the Onyibo market, where buy and sell, people will buy and people will sell, people will bid, people will ask. So the NASDAQ is just a frame name. Don't let it get into any NASDAQ as a big word. It's not a big word. It's where people that own commodities, they will take their commodity there and sell it, and people are willing to buy, will buy from them. Nothing more. This is where money is being exchanged, is where hands is being exchanged. NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, the London Stock Exchange, the Nigeria Stock Exchange. Hey, Nigeria Stock Exchange. I don't want to mention this one though, so that you people will not give me a red card this night. So let's talk about, let's face what we are facing. So NASDAQ. So guys, we're talking about Amazon trading on a NASDAQ trading floor. Guys, the value for Amazon right now trading on a NASDAQ trading floor is actually $3,048.16. That's actually $3,048.16. So I am going to put the value in front of the NASDAQ as well. I say 1 unit of Amazon is actually trading at $3,048.90. I don't know if you have your figure, I have my figure. So I continue like that. Remember you own 32,000 units. Remember you own 32,000 units. So the number one answer, I am now going to now put it here. Number one answer is actually what is going to be your value today. If Amazon, you co-own Amazon at 32,000 units at the pre-development stage, and Amazon is trading at 3,048.90, what is going to be your value today? Please just write it on your paper. Don't tell me, and don't put it in the chat box. Write it on your paper and keep it as a secret, please. It's very, very important. So I do my calculation as well. Don't give it to anybody. Do your calculation as well. You can win something from it. So 32,000 units multiplied by what value? 30. I have it here. I have 90. We can have conflicting value because of the cents, but still we arrive at something. So I have a value already. I only invested $1,000, but my today value is this value I have on my paper. I'm already writing it down. I already have my value, today value. I'll write it there, today value, today value. I don't know if you guys are following me. Today value, I have my today value already. For $1,000 at the pre-development stage for 32,000 units. So I have my today value. So this is it is called your equity. It is called your assets. It is called your capital portfolio assets in the company called Amazon. So the same way you are investing $1,000 right now in Skyway, and you're going to have 32,000 units. It's the same way Skyway will be listed, and you will now value your asset value when they are listed at the IPO. Whichever value they are trading with, you just multiply whatever you are having, and that's going to be your value for tomorrow. So I have my value. I was just assuming that I got the information I'm getting for Skyway now. I got it through Amazon, and I invested $1,000, and I have 32,000 units because $1,000 for Skyway today will give me 32,000 units. So, and I have 32,000 units. So what is the value today for me in dollars? I know my value, so I'll keep my value. Point number one. This is market analysis for you. Point number two is actually to talk about, let's talk about something. Analyzing the market is actually also still talking about the market analysis. We're not talking about stock trading yet before the dividend payout. The dividend payout is actually going to be the third one. Now, analyzing the market is actually going back to my screen, and I was telling you something the other time, that actually the capitalization of the commodity require you to know how far they will do well in the open market. Now, you are having a log, a pre-allotment unit, a pre-valued unit of a commodity called Skyway Transport Technology, valued $400 billion. That is capitalization already. All this you see on my screen right now, if I go here, most capitalized, I'll just put this aside and I'll click on most capitalized. Most capitalized. You can see most capitalized is Apple. It is the most capitalized. You can see on my screen is number one. Most capitalized, I can just press it again. Volume leaders, it will change. If I go to most capitalized, it will change. Most capitalized is giving me Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, which is Google. Fifth is actually what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth is actually Facebook. Tesla is the next. Tesla is like a baby to Apple on the stock market in terms of money that have exchanged hand. So how their value can grow depends on the money that have exchanged hand and the years they have actually spent. You know, Apple has not been there before Amazon and Google, if you know what I'm talking about. They are just like, maybe Apple has been there anyway, but because of the popularity of asset and usability of asset, you can see the market capitalization. So you are buying a market capitalization of a pre-allotment unit that's valued at $400 billion. Immediately this company is listed. That is value number one that will make the value to go up. This is indicator number one. Because their value is indicated by their capitalization. So their capitalization will make the value before you understand. Because when I keep saying $400 billion is capitalized, people don't understand what we are talking about. Capitalization is the value of the commodity in the open market. It is what dictates the price of the commodity in the open market. No capitalization, no price. Zero capitalization, zero price. Guys, wake up. So when you know you are buying pre-development stage of a commodity, value $400 billion, that is to tell you an expo that once it is listed, forget about it. The value should not reach $1 because of the capitalization. That's point number one. Pointer number two, we will talk about right now. It's actually going to look vividly well. I'll be talking about Amazon. We are talking about Amazon now. When we talk about Amazon, I can keep my ticker up. I can show you the full screen of what you don't know. I can keep this up. Well, I can open it very well for you guys so that I can see the activities of Amazon on the stock market. Now, we're talking about the key statistics of Amazon because we are taking Amazon as a yardstick for 32,000 units of our community invested into Skyway. Volume today is actually trading at $2.209 million. Average volume in 10 is actually $3.667 million. Market capitalization is actually trading at what? $1.53 trillion. That's the capitalization of Amazon on number 3 on the log on NASDAQ stock market. $1.537 trillion is the market capitalization of Amazon as I speak with you right now. So remember I told you the capitalization can connote and dictate where the value will go, either up or down. Now, let's look at about the dividends. Because what you see on my screen is earnings. Now, we can have what we call the EPS, earnings per share. Now, for every investor in any international market, call it stock, indices, currency pairs, commodities, they have what we call management policy, and they have rules and regulation. They have their rules and regulation. They're detecting their Class A shares, detecting their Class B shares. Now, what is dictating our Class A shares? You are actually co-owning a Class A share in a pre-development stage of a multinational company valued about $400 billion. Class A shares are actually more or less like the landlord of the house. Now, the Class A shares will have more dividends and they will have more priority in terms of the market or the market capitalization. Now, looking at the EPS of Amazon, I am now going to use this to juxtapose what I have in Amazon in 32,000 units. Now, guys, let's look at first quarter of Amazon in 2020. Let's look at second quarter of Amazon in 2020. We'll take a look at third quarter of Amazon in 2020 as well. And we'll now take full look at Amazon in 2020, fourth quarter as well. And now we'll calculate overall in 32,000 units what we're able to earn in the COVID year, coronavirus year 2020, even when the whole world is shutting down, were you still making money as the owner of a multinational company trading right now $1.538 trillion? This is the same asset you are about to own in a multinational company called Skyway at the pre-development stage. Very soon, they will leave their billion valuation and they will go to trillion. At that time, you become multiple rich, you become something that I cannot even imagine. I will not even determine or prehend or define the color of the richness we can give to you, because these guys will take over 50% of your transport system. So guys, 32,000 units. Now, stage number one, I have my value in Amazon. I know my 1,000 before gave me 32,000 units, and Amazon is trading what today? 3,048.90. I know my market capitalization or market capital today for the $1,000 I invested yesterday. So I have it on my paper. I don't know, maybe you have it. If you are joking with me, I am not joking with my time, because my time, I will tell story for my children how I spend my time. So guys, let's go for number 2 right now. Going for number 2, we'll be talking about the dividends. After the dividend, we'll go to live trading and show you how people are placing trades, depositing, selling shares, buying shares, and liquidating quietly in the corridor of their house, and they are making stupid money. Guys are making stupid money in the world. But you need to see, this information are just exclusive information. I charge $1,000, $2,000 for my classroom. And guys, if I give it to you raw, fresh, courtesy, Skyward community is a special package this period now. And the game is changing because we are rounding up the pre-development stage. So we need to now let you guys know, push you to the commercial market, the financial market, and let you not have to start knowing the value, the knowledge, how you start, when by the time the list, how you can liquidate but liquidation can be dangerous. Dividend is better than liquidation. So guys, let's go for it. 32,000 units. And I go to first quarter. First quarter, actually, the actual is actually 5.01. That was what was paid, actually, 5.01. But guys, Apple was crashing at that time because that's why you see a red on the screen. But it doesn't mean that Apple did not make profit from their previous past. But at that particular time, when you see the red, the price of Apple do crash at that particular time. So right there, at the particular time, 5.01 live is actually the earning. You can see the earning there, earning per share. You can see it there. The earnings is actually dividend yield. Though the dividend yield can actually not be justified here on the, because it's not actually the real NASDAQ stock platform. But so what I'm going to do right now to give you the actual value of figure, I am going to go to NASDAQ and let's see if we can get the history of the earning of Apple so that we can get the correct figure. Because we are here in the international Zoom meeting, we must get the accurate figure of what we're talking about. So let's go for it. The dividend history about Apple on NASDAQ.com. NASDAQ.com, and let's see Apple most popular dividend history page, AAPL. That should be Apple, right? Yes or no? No, we are going for Amazon. I think we are going for Amazon, right? Amazon. It should be AMZN. Let's see if we can get AMZN. Amazon. Let's see how far we can go with that. Okay, I think we are having it now. I think the history is coming up gradually for Amazon. And let's look at the dividend history. Let's click on the dividend history. Let's see dividend history for Amazon. Oh, this information is exclusive, and that's the reason why it's not being shared on this website. The dividend history is not presently available, and that's why we could not see. We need I need to log into my SVIP account. But guys, now what we could do right now, as I speak with you right now, is that we are going to do one thing. Amazon dividend history, it's very simple for us, what we can calculate. If we're not getting it here, we can go to another website and get it. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to add the ticker for Amazon, and ticker for Amazon is what? If you cannot get information on one site, you should be able to get it on the other site. So a ticker for the Amazon, can you remind me of that ticker? AMZN. So AMZN, Amazon, this is it. And we say we invested $1,000. This is actually going to give you the value, particular year you invested in the Amazon. But I'll still go back to the screener to see how we can calculate live statistics about the units. But let's imagine the value we're investing yet. Now, I go to starting date. Actually, the starting date, and I can pick the starting date to be maybe 2000 and let's say 2015. 2015. I pick the date, 10th of March is actually today, and I'll pick today to be today, the same day. So I invested $1,000 in Amazon in 2015. What is my full calculation to present date? So I'll calculate the return and you see it and you'll be amazed. So guys, Amazon earned me since 2015 in one bracket, 2015 to 2021. I earned in Amazon, let me quickly see that, 2015 to 2021, $1,000. I earned $7,949.29. That was my take home. You can see it here, is here. 7,000. This is the final value. You can see the final value. Final value in terms of dividends, stock return, stock total return, and dividend reinvestment. You can see the calculator there. So this is actually what we earn on $1,000 for Amazon. Since 2015 to date, we are earning $7,949.29. Now let's go back to the real market value and let's talk about the real statistics of what we are talking about, because I thought and I hope very well as well that the dividend should be corrected very well here, and I think we should also get it on NASDAQ very well here. We can only get it here, and let's go quickly. Dividend history. I click here, dividend calendar, and we can have it in all this way. We can get it. So we are still on Amazon. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. We will calculate the dividend on $1,000 for 32,000 units, and how much is being thrown to us every year. If we cannot do Amazon on NASDAQ, let's pick the availability of NASDAQ, because NASDAQ is where we hope that Skyway will trade. If I cannot do Amazon, I can pick any other available stock available there on NASDAQ. So let me see, Apple is there. Apple Incorporation is, Microsoft is there as well. Amazon, this is Amazon. Let's see, let's click here. Coming up. So it's still telling us, because this information is very, very secretive. It's still giving us the value that it cannot declare itself. So let's try Google. Sorry, Apple, for example. Let's try Apple on the same platform. Apple, for example. Okay, I think we have Apple. So what we will just do is very simple. It's actually, because we hope to trade on NASDAQ, it's actually just to calculate Apple dividends, because this is actually Apple. You can see Apple here, and Apple is on this side. You see where you see my blue button, Apple is there, and my calculation on 1,000 on the charts today, what was the value we got on 32,000 units? Abiola, what was the value we got with this on Apple? 70-something thousand, thereabouts, on the chat box. You can unmute yourself and give us the answer on Apple. $1,000 for 32,000 units today, and the 2020 dividend year should be what?
7,949.39. 7,000.
No.
949.9.
No, that is not the value.
Okay.
Are we together? Okay, now let me take you to the real market before we go to the next stock. Let's forget about that one, and let's do something real and raw here. We see this is actually Apple trading on the first on the search engine. This is actually, please mute yourself from your end, sir. Please mute yourself back. Thank you. Appreciate. Mute yourself from your end. Thank you. So we were actually trading with Amazon, and this is actually our figure we have here. Why I want to have the figure straightforward is actually that I want to get also on NASDAQ, because you can see here it is trading on the NASDAQ trading floor, and we see the earnings here. The earnings is actually per quarter. All dividends are being paid quarterly. First quarter is 5.01 here on this website. Second quarter was actually 10.30. I am afraid of these numbers. I am not sure of these numbers, and that's the reason why I don't want to go with these numbers. So what I will do is actually very simple. I can actually go for a similar scenario like Tesla. For example, I click on Tesla. I know Tesla, we can trade with Tesla, and let's see how far we can go with Tesla. Quick one. Tesla is more close to our technology, and this is Tesla trading 680, 679. I've been trading Tesla in a few days, 679.680 right now, and we can see the dividend. I think I can work with Tesla, for example, because the dividend is more or less like accurate. We check it on NASDAQ as well. That is why we will see that Amazon detail was not available. But if we go there, we check Tesla will be available. So it's more accurate because we should know the figure. We should know the accurate figure, and we should work with the accurate figure. So guys, let's go for it. So we're going to use, now we're not going to use Amazon, we are going to use Tesla. right now, and now we have 1,000 units for Tesla. The ticker is actually TSLA, and actually the investment is just $1,000, and actually the unit I have is just 32,000 units, and my today value is actually what? That will be 32,000 units multiplied by what? 679. 679. What my value I have today? Guys, let's go for it one time. 32,000 units multiplied by what? 679. What value do you have? I have 21 million.
21 million. 728.
Yes, that is value. Yes, that is value. So we are together. So that's the value I want to work with right now. We want to work with a statistic that is real, that is very verifiable anywhere on the social media, on the internet. And let's work with Tesla. So our value yesterday was $1,000, but our value today is $21 million. So that is value number one. Value number two, let's calculate our dividends. Q1, write it on your paper. Q2, write it on your paper. Q3, write it on your paper. And Q4, write it on your paper. Remember, you have 32,000 units. So for every Q1, Q2, Q3, what are you going to earn on Tesla? Let's calculate it together. On a Q1 value, that is first quarter of 2021, dividend paid for Tesla was 2 cents. That was actually 0.02 multiplied by what? 32,000 units. Guys, are we together? You will have your value for quarter number one. 0.02 multiplied by 32,000 units. That is 640. Just 2020, year of coronavirus. We're not talking about from the past you invest, just a year dividend payout. Quarter number two, they paid 10 cents. That was 0.10 multiplied by 32,000.
ShopX TV. Call the number on the screen now or visit our website at shopxtv.com and get the ShopX Power Air Fryer for just $6.
My goodness, some people, they don't just respect themselves. So, second quarter, we have 0.10. You can see my screen. Yeah, 10 cents multiplied by 32,000 units. What do you have? That would be 0.12, 0.10 multiplied by what? 32,000 units, $3,200. Guys, that's what I had on the second quarter on 2020, the COVID year. Third quarter, Tesla was crashing down, but still Tesla paid 27 cents dividend. So I calculate that 0.27 multiplied by what? 32,000 units. I'm going to have what? 8,600. This is actually what? 0.27 multiplied by 32,000 on the third quarter, and I'm going to have what? $8,640. On the fourth quarter, the year of COVID-19, what do we have? Tesla was this crashing. We have 24 cents. So that would be what? 0.24 multiplied by what? 32,000 units. Guys, what do you have there? Now actually 0.24 multiplied by what? 32,000 units. And I'm going to have what? 7,680. Are we having the same value? Yes or no? Guys, are we having the same value? Yes or no?
Yes.
Network is bad. Thank you. So let's calculate.
Yes, we're having the same value.
Yeah, let's calculate the value together. 640 plus 3,200 plus what? 8,000.
$20,160.
Plus what? I know, woman, and I try. Plus 7,680. I have $20,160 as my dividend in year 2020. Who got the same value?
Yes, I got the same value. 20,160.
20,160. That's our dividend. That's our dividend for the year 2020 for investing in Tesla for $1,000 and for having 32,000 units. So guys, imagine somebody in this world making this money just without effort, just dividend payout. When they grow, they are no more. Their generation will continue to inherit the dividends. This is what you're going to earn. This is what you are going to have. This is the rights you are going to have. So guys, it's not a joke. And we just calculate the dividend of Tesla in year 2020 for $1,000 investment that will give you 32,000 units at the development stage. and people are walking away with $20,160 in the dividend year of COVID-19. Imagine COVID-19 year. We're not even not talking about 2019, 2018. We are talking about the downside year of COVID-19. People are still quietly making money, $20,160 on dividend alone. I'm not talking about the liquidation. I'm talking about dividends. So guys, this is what you will earn as well when you take this opportunity of skyway transport technology. We are talking about the market analysis. We have looked very well into what we can earn in the market when we take this opportunity as well. You cannot have Tesla anymore because Tesla right now is trading what? 683. Imagine you buying 1 unit of Tesla, you need $683. You can imagine, you can't near it anymore. But the only one you can near right now is a 4-cent pre-development state value of commodity called skyway transport technology. So guys, I have done the market analysis. We have calculated the dividends, and the third one will go to the live market and know how to place trades. When you acquire your shares, allotment unit, when it's listed at the IPO, how can you liquidate? That's the third stage. In the next 3 or 5 minutes, I will round up this presentation and we'll open the door for question and answer. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So if we're together,
Please.
if we're together, it's an exclusive meeting tonight, and I hope you are enjoying it. I'm enjoying you as you are enjoying me as well. I hope we are together. For our leaders that are still in the room, guys, I appreciate you guys for attending to the Zoom meeting. I welcome you guys for attending to the Zoom meeting. And guys, the only thing we can do is actually to change our generation yet unborn, and let's change the abnormalities and let's have it as a new normal on this planet Earth. So guys, let's go more forward. I will be talking about live trading stock market. Now, guys, one time I will be talking about the trading live on the stock market, and trading live on the stock market will require you to have some proximity of small capitalization of assets. And that's what I'm going to do right now. And just hold on and let's see how far we can go with it. Just a minute. Just a minute, one time, I'm coming. Trade. Okay, so we want to do one thing now. Right, okay, good. So now I just did something quietly for you guys. I close the position so that I'll be able to place a trade for you guys. I just close the position right now so that I could be able to place a trade for you guys. So that's what I just tried to do right now. So I close that position. We are now going to place a trade with you guys live and direct, and you're going to have it raw and fresh. I have 5 minutes more with this trading, and I'll run it off. So guys, let's go for it. When it's listed, this is how you will place your trade. One time, I share my screen. I think I have it here. All right, guys, I think you see my screen right now. We are right now on the trading floor. We are on capital.com. Is actually this is actually live trading floor for stock. This is just like a test run for this presentation. The account was open with $50, I think yesterday or thereabout, and we've traded $12 added to it. We'll make about 20% or 15% on this equity already on this account. And we've been trading Tesla all this while. And I can show you the history as well. I think I just closed the position. It was a negative, but I needed to close it, and so that you guys can see all what we've been talking about. So you can see my charts right now. We can see the blue is actually the processed number of Tesla are traded, and you can see the decline. Actually, I was trying to use my card to put more money. You know, in the situation of Nigeria, they were declining all the deposits. I cannot actually put more money into this account. I wanted to put great money, put good money, So I'll be able to trade tonight, but unfortunately, the bonds decline. So those decline is actually those one you see there in red. So you can see process as well. We made $20 profits with Tesla just this evening. You can see the date. The date should be, if I check this date very well, day one, you can see the date here. It should be the time actually even give you what date is talking about. And the trade I just closed of recent is just this 3-1 because we want to trade, we want to talk about the live trading. So that's the market, and this is what will happen. So as Tesla is trading on a live trading, because capital.com is one of the assigned brokerage firm for any stock market on NASDAQ. If I go back here, I do this quickly and go to trading view, and I check on the brokers. You can see the brokers. So on my screen, you see the brokers, capital.com, FSCM, you can see currency.com. You will also see Skyway listed on all these brokerage firms, and you will trade them electronically like this as well. So you can see capital.com number 1, FSCM number 2, currency.com number 3. Same what I want to do right now is what you would do when you trade all your assets on Skyway. Nothing more, nothing different. So guys, let's go for it. Let's say we want to trade right now. Looking at this graph, it's looking at the buy. It's looking like a buy graph, kind of. It's not a sell graph. It's a buy graph for me. It's not a sell graph. So I will still buy Tesla. I close the buy position right now because I want to place the trade live for you guys, so that you can know that what I advertise is real. It's not something it's not friction. So let's buy Tesla. Buy Tesla. I'll click on buy Tesla. I'll reduce my lot size. I can put it to be 2. My lot size can be 2. This is actually the actual value for Tesla, live market for Tesla. Same way Sky will be trading live. People will be buying it, people will be selling it, and the value will be going up. My guys, do you even know what you are going to own? Guys, I don't know. Maybe you understand what you're going to own. So close profit at, I'm going to close my profit at. No, so I'm buying, and I can close my profit at 685. 685 is too much. I can close at 683. That's better. No, let me 682 because of my leverage. Okay, let me change my lot size to 1 so I can have more buying value. So I change this to 85. So I think I have more leverage right now. So I can actually close my trade at 685. So I'm buying Tesla, and I'll place the buy button, and that's it. And now see, my trade is live. You can see my trade is live. You can see my trade is live. This is my profit right now, minus 0.46. So I'm trading Tesla live on the red, nothing more. It's actually, this is how the trade has been done. All the stock market you see, and you can see my availability, my equity is there, fund is there as well, P and L is there, margin is there. My margin is actually 460.99. You need to have money management. If you don't have money management, you can liquidate your assets in no time. And guys, so this is how far we can go tonight, and this is actually the same way you place trade for Skyway when we are listed on the open market. Thank you so much for attending the Zoom meeting. I hope you guys enjoy me tonight. I have been your host this wonderful Wednesday evening. It has been a journey, a big journey tonight, and I don't know how to end this journey. And I know you guys don't want to go away tonight, but we must go away tonight. And guys, what we know definitely that there's opportunity in our corridor, and we need to utilize the opportunity very well. And we need to share this opportunity with our family, well-wishers, even our enemy as well. I remain your co-host, Arogundade Sammy, a financial expert, and I also have MBA in business management. This alpha, I can go this evening and tomorrow or next tomorrow or weekend. I think I should be in Abuja during the weekend. Between Saturday and Sunday, I should be in Abuja because I have a summit in Abuja. So guys, if you're in Abuja, you can also meet me and we can have a smooth ride VIP meeting together in Abuja and see how far we can change the new normal. Thank you guys, and it's a pleasure and time for question and answer. Thank you.
Can I ask a question, please?
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. That's a very, it's just more or less like a coaching class, like he always say, We have learned so much about trading and so many other useful and advantages information. So I don't want to believe that we still have question. The only question I believe we want to be asking is, how can I become the co-owner? How can I also, put my own investment in this positioning, so that when all these dividends or all this calculation that we are doing tonight, when it's coming, it's also landing in my bank account. I believe that should be the question. So if you have question like he says, please kindly, I can see so many hands. I can see Mr. Ibim. Please, sir, you can go ahead and talk now, sir.
Yes.
Mr.
Good morning
Ibim.
from my end. I'm speaking from Malaysia. It's about
Okay, sir. Go ahead,
11 minutes past 4 a.m. now.
Wow.
Interesting lecture. But I want to ask a question on the tokenization. Now, this is what the presenter presented is when Skyway has gone public. But before Skyway goes public, there will be tokenization. What is the process of tokenization, and what do co-owners expect during tokenization, or how will they participate during tokenization?
Okay.
Tokenization will happen immediately after stake 15. You're going to have online portfolio accounts where you can convert your share to token, and the token will be traded on the crypto markets as well, listed market, and you can sell them on those listed markets. But first, you can convert your shares you are acquiring right now to token. But the big picture is actually this market I just showed you tonight. But tokenization just maybe you can sell at 10 cents or 20 cents or thereabouts. It don't give you much profit. But tokenization will start immediately the stake ends, and you can liquidate any of your assets, some of your assets or few of your assets through the brokerage firm, online brokerage firm like the tokens, the cryptocurrency brokerage firms are also tokenization firms as well, brokerage firms as well. So you can liquidate your assets through those firms. So it will happen after stake 15. I hope I'm able to answer your question.
Okay, Mr. Okay, Hanatu, please, can you unmute yourself and ask a question? Hanatu.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, please, I just want to ask a question. Like, when the whole thing goes to the stock market and the real business starts, how do investors get their money like back? How do they get paid? Because we know, like, for example, in Nigeria, most of the banks now are restricting issue of crypto currency transaction. And you know, this company, you transact with millions of dollars. So how do you get, is there like an idea on how people can get their money out? You know, is it through the bank? If it is through the cryptocurrency, how would they go about getting that? Because it's very good at this stage for people to have an idea on how to, you know, then how they can get their money out, you know, in future. Thank you.
All right, Ma. I think if I get it correctly, you're asking a question about liquidation, and the liquidation will happen immediately after you are listed at the open market. Once it's traded, you can liquidate, and getting your dividends should not be a problem. You remember I told you you're going to pick a broker. That broker, you pick a broker that are actually going to give you a good reason to pick such a broker. Maybe they must have liquidation, flexible, operation-wise, where you can liquidate through crypto, through bank wire, like the platform I'm trading with now, capital.com. I can liquidate. Once I sell my Tesla and I got my profit, I can send it back to my local bank account in Nigeria, because they're international brokers, so they can support those kind of activities as well. So it's not peculiar to Nigeria alone, but you are definitely going to have ways you can send your money will be reach out to you. Maybe your money will be reach out to you by bank wire transfer. You can pick bank wire transfer. They will send it to your dollar account. You can pick through remit to your debit card or your credit card directly. You can pick through cryptocurrency. There are some broker firms that are actually now accepting cryptos. So you have different means, but I know the first one, and which I know is general to all brokers, is actually right now the bank wire transfer. So bank wire transfer will send your money straight for the domiciliary account, and there's no question about that. Next question, please.
Okay. Shaq, please, can you mute yourself and ask a question? Ms. Shaq. We are waiting. Ms. Shaq.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead, sir.
My question, I don't really understand one. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay. I want you to explain one thing to me. Now, with the example you made, you explained earlier, you said first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, at the end of it, we have like $20,000. Now, I trade, even after buying shares in the company, is it compulsory I trade? That's my question.
Please, sir, if you are, I hope you are, I think you are not following us. I wish you have been following us. I said you are buying pre-shares.
Are you there?
Mute yourself from your hands, Abiola. I say you are buying pre-IPO shares. You are buying pre-IPO shares and the ownership rights of this technology they are introducing to you tonight. You are owning technology. You are not actually acquiring the shares. You are not buying shares now. You are buying ownership rights. Once they leave the pre-development stage, they will be listed on the open market. And that's when your allotment unit will become shares in the open market. No one is acquiring shares right now. What you are acquiring right now is ownership rights of the company. Once they leave the pre-development stage, they will be listed at the open market. We are just explaining to you tonight how that stage will look like when they leave the pre-development stage. I don't want you to take us back. So try to understand, or you go back to who invite to the Zoom meeting. Maybe the person needs to explain to you better. What you are investing to right now is allotment unit in the ownership right of this multinational company at the pre-development stage, which give you ownership rights. Once they finish stage 15, we're on a 14.1 stage. Once we finish stage 15, they will be listed on the stock market. So what can you expect on the stock market? What we're discussing tonight. You understand? We're not saying you are buying shares today. You are not buying shares. You are buying ownership right of a company. Just assuming that all these examples we are giving to you tonight, some people bought the ownership right far back. Please don't take us back. I think you understand this better. Go back to who invite to the Zoom meeting. They will explain to you better, and they will help you to set up your account and give you more illustration about the opportunity. Next question, please. Next question.
Do we have any other question?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Like when would they be listed? That's just my question.
All right, thank you. Now we're on a 14.1 stage. It is expected that this year, majority of the pre-development stage will round up. Pre-development stage will round up this year. We hope we started in the 2014 January, but we hope we should run it up at the post of COVID-19, which is 2021. So what we can do right now is just to use the opportunity to accumulate as much as we can, because after stage 15, you cannot get anything again. So there's a possibility that this development stage will round up very soon, because there are multinational companies that are actually negotiating to buy off the pre-development stage remaining, just like King of Charger that acquired stage 11 in 2018, April. And we jumped from 10 to 12. $250 million was exchanging one day. We jumped from 10 to 12. And so this opportunity can happen again, where multinational company will acquire the pre-development stage, and you can wake up tomorrow and you will not see any pre-development stage anymore. So what you can do right now, you shouldn't be concerned about when they'll go to the stock market. You should be concerned about how many units you have acquired right now. That should be your concern, because it's a done deal. We are bidding heavily right now in the United Arab Emirates. It's called Skyway Green Tech in United Arab Emirates. We are bidding heavily right now in the cold city called Minsk. So we build in any climate condition, regardless of the climate condition, hot city, cold city, we're building right now. So what you can do right now is to own the ownership rights in more value. So by the time they are listed, the dividends will be declared based on the number of ownership rights you acquired. I hope you got the arithmetic correctly, guys. So what you can do, sir, is not asking when they'll be listed, because I joined in February 2014. If I'm asking them when they'll be listed, I don't think I'll be able to twist about this technology today, because I know the secrets of the market. I know what is called pre-IPO shares. And that's why I keep accumulating these allotment units, because I know they're already been valued over $400 billion because they are international markets. Because I know more than 224 countries have invested in technology as well. So these are intrinsic indicators of this commodity that will allow people to make money very easily on the stock market. So there's a possibility, don't quote me, there's a possibility that everything will round up this year because of the existing negotiation going on right now to buy up the pre-development stage. Thank you, guys. So next question, please.
Any other question before we call it today?
Rounding up. They're rounding up.
Yeah, I have a question, please.
Yeah, hello. I would love to have
it.
Please, you keep sending us back to the referral. There must be something about the referral, and I need to just know.
Okay.
Someone that referred us.
It's not an MLM system. It's what it's called a crowd investment model. Move yourself from here, it's called what you call crowd investment model. So what you do is that when you actually partake in the opportunity right now, you need to come in through a particular existing partner. There are two key persons in the system, a client and a partner. A client is somebody that just wants to be owner of the technology at the development stage, just to share the opportunity to him alone, and not to share the opportunity to any other person. So you can be a client, not inviting any other person to the system, but you can also be a partner, inviting other people to the system, and the system will recognize your efforts, and the system will reward you. We'll call them SWC partners. So when you do this, the system will reward you certain appreciation value. But you can choose to be a client, because it's actually a crowd investment model. There's no multinational company that do not go through crowd investment model. Mention them: Tesla, Facebook, Alibaba, Amazon, all of them through when they do adverts on the TV, on the radio, on the social media, they are actually crowdfunding their assets through international means, kind of. So to sell out their product to people, to woo their prospects, to buy their products, and to make more base of customer base. So guys, so what we are doing right now is just to extend our horizon of people to understand the opportunity of Skyway, to understand what we are about to gain by the time this multinational company is listed at the IPO, to understand what is called pre-IPO stage, to understand how this company started in 1977, to understand the valuation of the technology as well, and to understand that when you join right now, you own the multinational company and you'll be owner forever. So definitely this information cannot fall from heaven. It will come from someone, you understand? You did not get information from Facebook, from Tesla, from Boeing. And that's why we were limited to that opportunity. So this company is unique because they are going through the people, and that's why we can expand easily, and we can even get the market more bigger than them. So that's why we are saying you need to go back to the person that invited to the Zoom meeting so that they can help you to actually set up your account. So next question, please.
Yes, Mr. Olawale. Mr. Olawale, are you there? Unmute yourself.
Yes.
Mr. Olawale.
We are going now. We have to wrap up.
Okay, yes, I just spoke now. I was the one that asked the question about the referral.
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
I don't know if you can you just told us that there is an incentive. I won't mind if you can just share the little, just maybe for 30 seconds. What are the incentives involved, please?
For what?
For incentive. Yes, there are so many incentives in this platform.
I feel like you can discuss that.
But you need to go back to the person that actually invited you. They will be able to, give you the system. But the truth of the matter is, anybody you refer into the system, the company will compensate you with 15%. So that's just the basic thing. Anybody you introduce to the system or you show the opportunity, the company will reward you with 15%. But the person that introduced you will definitely tell you more about all this system. But that's not the focus. Just like you said, the main purpose is to see how this technology, will be on the stock market, and also, running, like helping people, moving them from one place to another, saving the world. That is the target. That is the purpose of this technology. Thank you, sir. So, Mr. John, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I want to greet the house. Good evening, Mr. Sammy, for your details. But my network was not that stable at one point in time. There's something that I heard, but it's like I didn't get it clearly. So that's what I want to ask. So about when we go to the stock market, did you make mention that we are going to look for kind of a broker who will be able to help us do this, transaction? Then we get our dividend from there. Because my network was not that okay then. Can you hear me?
You'll be given a broker when they are listed. The broker will be online. You'll be given a broker when you are listed. So guys, we have to go. Thank you so much. We have to go right now.
Please, I would love to ask a question.
Please ask, sir. We have to go. My wife is waiting for me at home. My children.
Please,
Right.
Is there any way we can get the hologram package anymore?
Yes, you can get the hologram package by application.
Okay,
just go back to the Zoom meeting that will assist you to get that done. When you go to your accounts, okay, let me quickly show my back office one time.
Okay, thank you.
I will show my back office before we go. Just the last part of this presentation, and we can close it today. It has been an ethic day. Wow, that's actually a lecture class, not a Zoom meeting presentation room. And let's see how far we can go with that. So I am sharing my screen again. Okay. So, sir, when you click here, when you go to your back office, you click here and you're going to see investments or face of the future. You see down this face of the future. You click it and you can reserve your hologram here.
Okay.
Are you seeing it, sir?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
And under my investment, is the face of the future. When you click there, you can reserve the hologram package.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Now let me quickly go to the investment program for the new person here. For you to know the packages we have, we need to run through that quickly. For you to know the packages we have, one time, we have a $150,000 package. It will give you 8.5 million allotments in it. The nominal patented guarantee value when the company is listed at the IPO is $1 per share. It means you're investing $150 today. When they're listed at the IPO, it will be $8.5 million. We have $100,000 package. $100,000 package will give you 5.4 million allotment units. When they are listed at the IPO, your $100,000 today, we value $5,400,000. $50,000 today, we give you 2.6 million allotment units. Valuation of it is $1 per share. When they are listed at the IPO, your $50,000 today, we value $2,600,000. Remember the dividends. The dividends will be paid to you according to the number of allotment units you are able to acquire now. So the more number of allotment units you acquire, the bigger your dividend will be. $25,000 will give you 1,250,000 units of allotments. It means you're investing $25,000 today. When they are listed at the IPO, it will be $1,250,000. So, but dividends as well will be paid according to the 1,250,000 units, because one share will get one dividend. 2 shares, we get 2 dividends. 10 shares, we get 10 dividends, like that, guys. $50,000 will give you 2.5 million units. You can pay this outrightly, or you can pay in 10-month installment for $5,000 every month for 10 months. 25,000 units will give you $25,000 package will give you 1.2 million units. It means we are investing $25,000 today. When they are listed at the IPO, it will be $1,200,000. And when they are declaring dividends, you multiply your dividend value based on the number you are acquiring today. $10,000 will give you 450,000 units. When they are listed at the IPO, your $10,000 today will be $450,000 tomorrow. When they are declaring dividends, you multiply 450,000 units multiplied by the dividend declared for that time. We just check the dividend right now: 20 cents, 40 cents, $1. So based on what dividend is being declared for per the unit, you multiply it by the unit you have, and that's going to be your asset for that quarter. For $2,000 package, you're going to have $68,000 if you pay double in the first month, and you can pay in installment for 10 months, $200 for every month. You're going to have 68,000 units. For the $1,000, you can pay $100 every month. For I told you that's actually the list of package we can show you here. Actually, that will give you what? 32,000 units. So you are investing $1,000 today. You have 32,000 units when they are listed at the IPO. And guys, whatever you want to actually have when they are listed at the IPO on dividends, you multiply it by 32,000 units. So guys, that's how far we can go. And go back to invite to the Zoom meeting. You can do the screenshot of my slide now. You can do the screenshot of this, and this is what you pay. For the $1,000 package, you can pay in installment. The $2,000 package, you can pay in installment, and up to the $50,000 package, you can pay in installment, and as well, you can pay one time outright. Thank you, guys, and it's a pleasure tonight. I think at this point, we need to end it. There's no more question. Abiola, is there any more question? We need to end it right now. There's no more question.
But sorry, after reserving the hologram program, I can't see where to make payment.
No, they are going to send you mail before you make payments after reserving.
Okay, thank you. Because I just made the reservation. It shows that application is submitted.
Exactly, correctly.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
You're very correct. So we will expect their mail. They'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. So I think I have Mr. Fumi Akin. Is it Mrs. or Mr. Fumi Akin? We have to go. Please ask your question. Any question? Okay, thank you guys. Enjoy this video for 1-2 minutes. And please go back to invite to the Zoom meeting. I'm going to help you to set up your account, verify your account, and you start enjoying it to become the owner of the national company. Move yourself from there. Value about $400 billion by independent expert. Please enjoy this video for 1-2 minutes, and we run it up from there. Thank you.
Sharjah ruler witnesses the experimental phase launch of Skyway. This came during the visit of His Highness to Sritip, where he inspected the works of the project as well as a side of the test operations for one of the Unicars. His Highness was briefed by the Sritip officials with regards to the latest developments and the state-of-the-art technologies used in the project. He also witnessed the launch of the experimental phase of the Unicar. Sritip hosts one of the biggest and most developed scientific research centers of smart transport in the world. Efforts in the center are to develop modern concepts for urban transportation where technology is being developed and tested in Sharjah before it is marketed on global scale. Skyway Green Tech has already started the construction at site to build 3 Skyway hanging test tracks that will be able to carry cargo and passengers to and from the beginning of the Park Sharjah Airport Road to the end of the Park Mualla Road in what would be a live embodiment of the strategic partnership between investment and academic sectors. Alongside His Highness the ruler of Sharjah, the launch of the experimental phase was attended by Mohammadobad Al-Zabi, head of Protocol and Hospitality Department Dr. Ang Rashid Al-Leen, Chairman of Sharjah Electricity and Water Authority Abdullah Salam Al Tarafi, Chairman of Sharjah Social Security Fund Engineer Salah bin Badi Al Bahari, Advisor of Sharjah Planning and Survey Department Dr. Kevin Mitchell, Chancellor of the American University in Sharjah, and number of academics and officials.
Thank you, guys. Trust Skyway, Pasa Plianato. Good night, everybody. Good night from this end, Lagos, Nigeria. Bye-bye, Kenya. Bye-bye.
Good night, Sammy. Good night. God bless you.
Bye-bye, Belgium. Thank you, guys.
God bless you, Sammy. God bless you. We love you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.